3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. I found by giving people a 3-step blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of the local business owners raising their hands and asking me to help them out. However, there are no strings attached to this video. I do not expect you to use my services, and I genuinely want to be helpful, just like I said in the Facebook group post. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business gain new clients, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take these few steps and apply them yourself, I'm fine with that too. I really just enjoy being able to help people out. So now let me show you these 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time. So the first thing I want to talk about is content. And whenever I begin to talk about content, you need to know that Google considers content as king whenever it comes to ranking any kind of website. So the more content of high quality that you have for your users to take a look at, the better you are in Google's eyes. You need to have at least 1,500 words worth of content on your homepage, followed by 500 to 750 words worth of content on any back pages or service pages. And like I said in the Facebook Messenger that I sent you the other day, y'all are doing really good for Gainesville. Y'all are actually the top authority website in Gainesville, but we talked about y'all maybe targeting, I don't know if it's Ocala or Ocala, however you say it. Anyway, I pulled up your website here and I plugged it into Word Counter. You can see you're actually ranking number 1 in Gainesville with only 500 words, which is pretty close to what your competition has for Ocala, and we'll jump over there in just a second. But right here is one area that I would say that you need to improve in, is just to add about 1,000 words worth of content talking about your services and what you can do for people to your homepage. Your number 1 competition that you'd be competing with is Yandle's Splash Time Pools in Ocala. You can see here they really don't have a whole lot of content on their page either. They're pushing 500 themselves. So if you were to go in and build a website for Ocala and had 1,500 words on the home page and then did the other tactics that I'm about to talk to you about, you'd be able to rank above them fairly easily. Whenever it comes to content, it's not just about quantity, it's also about quality. And what I mean by that is you need to be targeting specific buyer intent keywords for the service that you're providing, for the area that you're providing it in. This is a cool tool that I have. It's called Ahrefs. I can plug in a website and see all the metrics of that website. So right here we have yours, flleisure.com. We can see how many backlinks you have, referring domains that you have pointing back to you, as well as the organic keywords that you're ranking for and how much traffic you're driving in per month. So you're looking at about 192 traffic a month, which is pretty good for a pool installation service. Going back to talking about buyer intent keywords, we can see this is a perfect example of a buyer intent keyword: pool company, Ocala, Florida. Somebody wanting to put a pool in at their house, that's what they're going to type into Google, and they're going to be looking for that number 1 spot, which is going to be Yandles. As you can see right here, they're number 1 in the area. We'll jump back over and take a look at their keywords. So you can see here, backlinks, referring domains, organic keywords, organic traffic. They've actually got a lot of traffic coming to their website, which is surprising since Gainesville is a bigger city than Ocala, but it may just have something to do with the people that live there. You can see the first few keywords just have to do kind of with their business name, but we get down here and we can see, they're getting into those buyer intent keywords: Ocala Pools, Ocala Pool Builders, Pools, Ocala, Florida. And you can see right here is the search volume. So this specific keyword has 80 search volume. This is how difficult it is to rank for it. So it's an 11 keyword difficulty, which is a little on the higher side. But if you were to run cost per click ads, you'd only be paying $1 per click, which would definitely be worth it in the short term until you were able to get the site up and ranking with some time. And you can see they're actually ranking number 2 for it. Same thing goes for these other keywords: pools, Ocala, Florida, 80, a 4 with a $3 cost per click, which this would be an easier keyword to rank for, and then pool builders, Ocala, Florida would be even easier to rank for. So this would be the main one that you would want to target in the short term, just to go ahead and get some traffic coming to your website. That being said, I want to talk about the second thing I wanted to bring up today, which are going to be the Google Map Pack and citations. So right here, once again, we had our buyer intent keyword in Google, and this is the Google Map Pack. The number 1 company here is Central Florida Swimming Pools. And the way that they're able to acquire this position is through what are known as citations, where a citation consists of a name, address, and a phone number that are plugged into different indexes throughout the web. by doing this, they're getting their name out there through these indexes, and some of the ones that they may be using are like Yellow Pages, Yext, City Star, even Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. They all have little areas that you can put your citation into, and this gives you more authority in the Google Map Pack because they see that Google sees that you're putting your name, your address, and your phone number out there. So it's kind of the way that you have to go about that. Whenever we take on clients, we always do 200 to 300 citations to their website. We see that most of the competition only has usually anywhere from 50 to 75 citations if they're the number one in the map pack. So by doing that 200 to 300 for our clients, we're just kind of beating the competition by a landslide there. The third thing I want to talk about today are going to be backlinks. And what a backlink is, it's essentially where you have one website pointing back to another, and by doing that, that first website is giving power to the one that it's pointing to. And whenever it comes to backlinks, it's kind of a popularity contest in Google's eyes. They want to see websites that have all of these other websites pointing to them and passing that power along, because after all, that is how the web is built, is just all of these different links passing back and forth to each other. So if you can show that you're the popular, authoritative website for specific keywords based on your content and your anchor text for those backlinks, Google's going to give you more power and start ranking you higher in this organic list, followed by the Google Map Pack. But it's not anything to just go get any backlink out there on the web. You want something that's relative or relevant to your service. So in y'all's case, if you went and got a backlink from a Pizza Hut website, it wouldn't be real relevant, so it wouldn't do a whole lot for you in Google's eyes because you're not getting traffic that makes sense for your service. But with all of that being said, I kind of want to touch on the three things that we talked about today. So, your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words and then 500 to 750 on the back pages. You want to have 200 to 300 citations to beat out the competition by a landslide, since most of them stop around 50 to 75. And you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority and that you're pulling all this power from these other websites because they know that you're the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. But with all that being said, you can either go with this information I provided you and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 903-715-7876 or hit me up in Facebook Messenger again, whatever's easiest for you. I'm more than willing to chat and answer any questions that you might have. And once again, my name is Zach, and my number is 903-715-7876. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.